Righto, standing here in the mud and the rain and a bit of a miserable end to what was a really good weekend. For once, the weatherman wasn't lying. The rain came at 2:28 and he said 2:30, so that might be the first time ever that a weatherman wasn't wrong. But anyway, didn't affect the racing too much apart from the last MX1 moto was a bit of a mutter. I wouldn't say full mutter, but the riders will probably disagree. But yeah, it was a bit of a mutter. Results-wise, Jed went 1-1. Rough day for Kyle. I think Kyle's pretty sore. He also had a crash in Moto 2, and yeah, so I haven't checked the points gap, but I'm guessing that it has stretched a fair bit now. 1-1 also for Brodie Connolly in MX2. When the rain started to come down during their second race, that was him in his element. And in MX3, we had Jet Allsop take the Moto 2 win away from Cade Kingsford. So, but Cade with the overall with a 1-2 to Jet's 3-1. So there's your results. I won't bang on too much about those. I won't bang on too much at all, actually, because we've got some good interviews that are a couple of them a little bit longer than usual. The only other thing I'll say is, yeah, well done to this club. This is the club that took on this round at short notice, and they had a fair struggle with a lot of things sort of outside their control leading into the event. So thanks a bunch to the riders and mechanic who did some interviews for me this afternoon, where everybody's sort of wanting to get out of the rain, get packed up, get out of, washing mud, everything, If you know moto, you know what all that's like. So much appreciated to those guys. Cheers. Righto, Heath Davy, Yamaha Junior Development Team. How was your day in Canberra?
Yeah, day was good. I qualified 8th. I was up there on my last lap and had a bit of a big off. But other than that, 8th is still good. I was enjoying it out there. That's my best qualifying yet. And then first moto, horrific start. My whole shot buttons broke off in the sight lap. So that wasn't good. I came from like 38th to, what was it, like 13th, 12th or something. So that's still alright. Still one of my best finishes. And then that last moto, I was coming through and I was running the same times as some of those big boys. So I was pretty proud of that. And then, I think I got to 7th and crashed into my best mate. So that wasn't the best with 3 corners to go. So that wasn't the best of ideas. But yeah, no.
Who's your best mate? Who was it?
Riley Burgess. He
yeah.
Gets in the way sometimes, that guy.
Hey, who beat who to the line then?
He got me.
Oh, he got up quicker.
Me. Yeah, he got up quicker. But yeah, other than that, it was a good day. I enjoyed it. Nice and technical.
Cool, man. And a little bit about your season. This is your first year on MX3, first year on the big bikes. I was watching you on 85s last year. So yeah, how's that transition been, man?
Yeah, good. I hopped on the big bike in maybe February, so it's only been a couple of months, and I've adapted pretty quickly. So that's good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it on the big bike. 85 to this is a huge difference. This thing wants to do a backflip when I take off the line, but yeah, other than that, I enjoy it out there.
Yeah, it'll be much easier next year. The first year's always a bit of a development on the big bike, and also you're at that age, man, where you'll probably grow a foot over the off season before next year, and it'll be all different again anyway. So yeah,
I just need to put a bit of size on. It was pretty fun out there, and yeah, it was just those big bikes. They got some power. Youngest in the class this year, so that's also a challenge. And yeah, fastest junior today, so that's the goal. Just keep on getting that fastest junior and start to get in mix up with the seniors. And so I think I got 3-4 years left in MX3. So hopefully I can win a championship before I turn 18. That'd be a good goal.
So just tell us about who's helping you out. Obviously, Mum and Dad and Yamaha.
Yeah, Mum and Dad have given up so much for me. They gave up their whole life to help me. We know we've sold our house to live out here and on the road, and it's amazing. We also got MCD, Matty. He helps out so much. You know, without him, I wouldn't be here. He's been on track since 2019, so that's 6 years. Even Yamaha, they got me at 2019 Gil and Aussie, so they've been on track with me and they've believed in me for 6 years. They've helped me out heaps, and yeah, I just can't thank any of them enough.
That's great, man. And just one fun question: hey, who's the biggest stressor out of mum and dad? There's always one parent that's the stressor, and the other one's got to calm them down. Who's the stress head?
Gee, I don't know. Depends. After a bad race, it's I think I'm the stress head. I think I
you're
get
the
up
stress
myself.
head, and they're coming you down.
Yeah, I get up myself all the time. I expect a lot out of myself, but yeah.
That's
I'm not
that's
sure.
a safe answer too. That's a safe answer. All right, thanks, Heath.
Right,
Thank you, man.
Thank you, mate.
Safe trip home. Thanks for your time today. Safe trip home, and we'll see you at the next round.
Right, yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man. Righto, Ben Dutton, Yamaha mechanic for Righto Kingsford.
Yep.
How was your day in Canberra, or how was Ryder's day in Canberra?
It started out pretty good. P2 in quali, and then third in the first moto, and coming from a bad start, and then the second moto, another bad start, but was making his way through, and yeah, he ended up throwing it down the track and costed himself up a bit. Came back through to P11, but I think he's a little beat up, so kind of an average day for Ryder and the team.
I guess it's one of them things where it's a good thing that he's not worse off, because it was a pretty decent crash.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but yeah, at least he's up on 2 feet and wandering around, and so
yeah,
that's always good.
That's right, man. That's right. Hey, question, man, about I've been wanting to ask a mechanic. What's your favourite part of the day? So maybe a good weekend, where this one hasn't been so good. What's your favourite part of the day when you can take a breath? You know?
Yeah. Good conditions are always nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, usually my favourite part of the day would be either Moto 1 or Moto 2, but usually when the rider gets a good start and you see your bike up front's always nice. Yeah, and a good result at the end of the day. That's usually a pretty good part of the day.
Nice one, man. Hey, a bit of a fun question. Might get you in trouble, but you don't have to answer it. What's the most annoying thing about working for Wardy?
Annoying. Oh man, there's nothing.
There's
he's
nothing.
Perfect.
He's that good a bloke.
Yeah, he's perfect. Yeah,
there you
spot
go.
on all the
He's
time.
a good bloke, isn't
Yep.
he?
Yep.
And then I always like to ask the mechanics when I do these, just for a, what's your number one tip for like one of these 65 dads that are here that's you know just getting into the sport? What's your number one tip?
Keep it simple. You know, like you see a few mini dads out there and they bomb these mini bikes and they're blowing up and pushing them back all the time, but they're generally pretty good out of the crate, so just basic setup and keep it simple.
Keep things a bit, keep things stock and just
100%.
spend your money on tyres and
that's it. Yeah, just
and training and stuff like that.
100%. Just put your money towards the basic maintenance stuff and just keep it simple.
That's it.
Yep.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks for your time on
man.
this busy day. Safe trip home, and we'll see you the next round.
Awesome. Thanks, mate.
Thanks,
Cheers.
mate. Cheers. Righto. Winner Racing triumphs Jack Simpson. Tell us about your day at Canberra.
First time here, Canberra. I didn't know what to expect, and you know the results worked out pretty good in the end. So it obviously worked for me. So the qualifying was average. I was a bit off the mark. I've been training a lot of desert racing or desert setup the last 2 weeks. I haven't rode a motocross bike, and it was like 18th or something, pretty bad. And then first race got a ripping start. Come out like third. Run the pace for 10-15 minutes, I believe. I can't quite remember. But then just slowly drop back a little bit. Just I haven't been up in that area for a long time. And I gassed out a little bit. Like not so much, I held my breath and was just riding a bit tight and pumped up a little bit. And then once I settled in, I think I settled in running like top 10, 10th or 11th for the whole race. And then I had a oopsie at the back. And then I had another one later in the moto, so I lost a couple of positions due to those little tip overs, but that was sort of how that ended up, and I think ended up 14th for that race.
The top 10 overall.
Finally, yeah. That's been my goal for pretty much probably since the second round, once I got my head around the whole series and everything else. And as we just checked, the results end up top 10 overall, which is awesome.
Yep.
Probably could have been better if it wasn't my own stupid fault early in the first moto, but yeah, the second one, the rain come down a little bit. By no means, it wasn't a full mutter. I was hoping it to be slush and like terrible, because those conditions I excel in. But yeah, obviously I did. I ended up 8th in the second moto, so it was my best finish, for the year and also overall as well.
Cool, man. Hey, I was talking to your teammate earlier on in the weekend, and the whole team's going up to Hatta.
Yes.
And obviously you yourself, man, you're an outright contender for that race.
Yep.
So just tell us a bit about that.
So Hatta, as you know, like it's in the last 5 years, it's been pretty big on my schedule. Even I was racing in America, I'd always fly back for it. I just love the event. It's growing, it's getting bigger. The people that run the event are awesome, and I always try to make my best effort to be there and race and support. So once we got the okay to ride Hatta, I was all guns blazing the last couple of weeks. As I said, we have been doing all desert setup only. Like last year I had a 2.5 minute lead, and unfortunately I had a bike malfunction in the pit on the very last lap, so I ended up 3rd. So I think I went 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, was nearly winning, and then played up. So it's time. I want to get it. I want to get the win, and and do it for all my sponsors, family, friends, everyone that's backed me throughout my whole career.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck with that. And just a fun question for the end, man. What do you miss most about the USA?
See, everyone asks me that. I miss just this, how simple it was there. My life is very simple there. Just all I had to do was race and perform on I think we would race 2 to 3 weeks a month to do 20 odd races. So I was busy with the racing, and then just the lifestyle was pretty chill. I just had to do invoicing once a month and talk to my team manager with little things with the bike. But where we got into a groove over there, it was so easy going. But I'm actually happy to be back here in Australia. I wasn't getting stale. I was there for nearly 4 years. So coming back to Australia to race, I wasn't really keen on doing the Australian Off-Road Championship, just because sort of left that to go do the American stuff, and then I didn't want to go back to it, to be honest. So I was like, I want to do some motocross, and then that's how the winter thing come by, and it's been awesome. And days like this make me and give me motivation to keep doing it, because I could have hung the boots up and sort of moved on in my career, because I've done pretty much everything I've ever wanted to do. Made some great money, done it completely different to what every other rider has sort of done. There's a couple now, like Mason Simmons and stuff, is following those footsteps and probably working out that's the right way to do it. But I'm just excited, happy to be back here racing motocross. It's like a big family. Like after a couple of rounds, it felt like I was back home again, and now it's just on me. I just got to go faster and get better. And it's, as I said, it's been 11 years since I've done it, so sometimes I pat myself on the back, and sometimes I'm hard on myself, but that's just how it is.
All right, thanks, Jack. Thanks for your time this dreary Sunday afternoon.
I know, isn't it miserable looking? But
safe trip home, and best of luck next week at Hatta.
Beautiful. I'll give it heaps.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Mate. Righto. WBR Bulk Nutrients Yamaha rider Bryce Ognenis. How was your day in Canberra?
Pretty good. Not too bad. I started off the day a little bit disappointed with qualifying, but ended up coming pretty good in the races. I got 10th in the first moto, and then it was a bit of a mutter in the second one. I got 10th again, but I was just happy to have clear vision. I think I went P8 overall, which is my best finish. Stoked on that, and all the boys have chopped me out heaps to get me here, and without them I probably wouldn't be here right now. So big hats off to Bulk Nutrients and Yamaha for stepping up and helping me out heaps.
That's it, man. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the reigning Vic MX1 champion, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
And you're in a tight battle, I believe, for this year.
Yeah, I've been making a few mistakes, but hopefully in the next one.
Only a couple of points in it, is that right?
Yeah, there is, I think.
With a round to go, yeah.
2 points or something in it, but just keep it up. And I know if I ride the way I normally do, I'll have no dramas, so I'll just keep chipping away and keep training and stay fit and get the next few nationals out the way, and then it'll be good.
That's it, man. Hey, you're some sort of a tradie, yeah? You're a tradie?
Yeah.
Like myself,
yeah.
What are you?
I'm a chippy. I qualified chippy.
Yeah.
Run my own business in Melbourne, which is pretty hard to kind of balance everything, but I do not a bad job of it. I think it is hard, but yeah.
You're definitely the fastest chippy out there.
Yeah. I want to claim it. So yeah.
That's it. And then I've got some war stories from being a tradie, man. Like, we all know you would have broken bones on your dirt bike and all that sort of stuff.
And go to work.
What's your and go to work with them.
Yeah.
What's your best tradie injury though? Like, if you shot your finger with a nail gun like I have, or anything
I
stupid
shot
like
myself
that?
straight through the hand.
Straight through the hand, yeah.
And then of course it was on like a Friday, so I had to ride on the weekend with a wound in my hand. But yeah, it's not. It's actually worse the other way around. Normally go to work with an injury from riding. So
go to work with an injury from riding. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, man. Yeah,
get it done.
That's it, man. All right, thanks for your time, man. And on this wet, sort of miserable Sunday arvo, everyone's packing up muddy bikes and muddy gear. Thank you very much for your time. Safe trip home, and I'll catch you at the next round.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Cheers, man. Bye. Hey, you got to be a certain level of a weirdo with who never gets embarrassed like me, to be walking around this muddy track with a selfie stick, looking like a real tool, hey? But that's what I'm doing, to bring a bit of real life stuff to you guys. So yeah, cheers.